Hey guys,
Hey
how you
guys.
doing? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. It's been so
Yeah.
long. I don't know. We're missing you guys, and I'm very sure you're missing us. But welcome back to our YouTube channel. She's V and I'm E, and together we're
V and E.
Thank you so much. Okay, so please, before we start the video, very important stuff. I think slowly, we've been bad on dropping videos and stuff like that. It's not regular, and also it has cost us subscribers. But right now, please forgo. We're back and we're better. If you're new to the channel, please help us hit the subscribe button. And if you are a subby already, thank you for keeping us in business. We really love you and we appreciate every of your effort. It doesn't go to waste.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So today, I have gists.
Gist though.
No, it's my gist. It's not your gist.
It's our gist.
It's our gist. So I have gist for you.
So grab your
Big
cup.
gist. No, which guy?
Grab your
grab your
popcorn.
okay. Grab your
This
popcorn.
popcorn,
Grab
let's see.
your beer pint stuff, whatever you wanna just
Yeah.
pint of beer.
What's me?
This-
Yeah, you get it right.
Alright, so I have gist for you. This big gist. So the gist of the day is this: she didn't want to go out with me because I had a child. 2 at least. She didn't want to go out with me. I'm serious. She didn't want to go out with
It's
all
a
of
lie.
this God's glory
It's
because
a
I
lie.
had a child. Yeah,
It's not because you had a child.
maybe because I had a child.
It's not because of you had a child.
He clean my way. Anyways, we're not going to argue on this. So I'll just gist you and give you a rundown of the gist as it happened and stuff like that. So I met this pretty woman
Aww.
in school back then, stuff like that. And we started talking, got closer, did calls, did video chats, texts. We did like all of the above, got different crews together. But there was no string attached, I can tell you.
Where it was
On the friend level, it was strictly
friendship.
nothing else and stuff like that. But as it went on, we got deeper in terms of how we relate things that happens to us and
You need
all.
to you need to expatiate.
Okay.
Let's just use the word deeper and know about you guys
No,
get right.
like deep, like we share deep things. Like, a friend, oh, this one is just a harmless friend that is all supportive and good and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We just share so many details that regularly you won't share with someone you just know.
Yeah.
Or you're just random friends with. So we got deeper in terms of sharing and all of that. So during most of our conversation, when I'm actually running late or I need to do something, I always use the phrase like, my in-laws are waiting.
My in-laws are waiting for me. I don't want to have marital issues.
And yes, I always, that one was even out of it. I don't like marital issues
My in-laws are
because
waiting for me. And
I
know
feel
what-
relationship to be enjoyed, not endured. Even if you're going to endure, it shouldn't be every time. So marital issue for me is a no-no, and I believe everybody has marital problems. Me, I don't like it. And also I always tell her, oh, I have Vicky and Becky and stuff like that and stuff like that. And she didn't believe me until the day she heard my child.
You don't. Please don't just.
Even like,
Do not angry me.
do not, don't do that
I'm
agree.
serious.
Okay.
Literally, my name is Victoria. So it usually say I have Vicky and Becky. I have Vicky and Becky. So the whole idea in my head was more of, okay, maybe because he's kind of secretly crushing on me, because there's no way you can be friends with me, a golden girl, and you will not fall for me.
Seriously, Wahala.
Hey.
Seriously,
You have
Wahala.
to fall for me.
No,
It's not because
no,
of
no.
anything, but
Actually,
because let me not.
you know,
brag about
guys,
myself.
no. On the contrary, I always have a thing for naming my girls Vicky and Becky. And at that point, I was like, I don't want to keep Vicky and Becky waiting. I have to.
And in Victoria, so my thought was that what I thought was it's more, or maybe he was crushing on me, and then he decided to name his first child Vicky. And some people are kind of obsessed about another person. So I was thinking he was obsessed about me and decided to name his first child Vicky, and probably he has someone else is crushing on her, maybe if you don't get, and then decided to name her Becky. So it's always like Vicky and Becky, Vicky and Becky, Vicky and Becky. So I just thought you get just an imagination and stuff like that.
So she thought. So actually, Vicky and Becky for me were what I always wanted to get as kids. So I also tried word of relationship or advances. I'm not trying to brag, Or there was a time when I was in a difficult period, and instead of rushing into relationship and all of that, I wanted to like take out my time. Okay, let me just leave it out and be cool. I didn't want to actually have any entanglement with anybody and stuff.
Baba says entanglement.
Yes, and I had most of it coming then because to pass boredom, I visit friends, go for parties and we get functions like that. And you have opposites coming. And I tell them I have Vicky, I have Becky. And they're like, whoa, they back and go. You don't want to actually be with the guy that has kids and stuff like that. So for me it worked because fine. I needed my space. So when Vicky and Becky comes into the issue, they are all out. So Vicky and Becky for me was something I always had at my hand. And I told her sometimes I'm running late, I need to see Vicky and Becky, I need to do stuff and stuff like that. So she didn't believe me.
It's not a matter of I didn't believe you.
Fine.
Like I said, we were friends and we were quite close. We literally talk about things that are quite deep in terms of even things you should not even say to your normal friends.
We're close friends.
Like close friends like that. So it's a very important. To be honest, it's something very important that you can't just tell me on the road and just like, I have Vicky and Becky. We are friends. Like we're friends, close friends.
We are still friends.
And you just tell me I have Vicky and Becky like a joke, and then you expect me to believe you.
I don't tell you like a joke. No, I didn't tell you like a joke. The times when we have conversation, okay. The times when I'm even maybe back then I was at a job at a particular time, and when I'm late, I'm like, let's see Vicky and Becky and stuff like that. And she's like, okay, yeah. She was always like, okay. And she knows it's not once, it's not twice, it's not 3 times.
You say it all the time, just the same way you like literally crack all the jokes and like I don't want to have marital issue, my in-laws are waiting for me and all of that. So obviously to me it's a joke. And voila, one day he called me.
Yeah, I called her one morning. Just normal, just the way we're close friends, check up and stuff. So we had, I think maybe we couldn't speak properly the previous day, or maybe we spoke, I don't know, but I woke up, it was Saturday, I woke up and I called her early in the morning just to check up on my friend, and lo and behold, she... So I called that morning and she came to me and while I was on the phone with her, she came to me and she was like, oh, good morning. I was like, hey, good morning, how's your night and stuff? And she was fine. And she was listening to my conversation with my baby on the phone. So she was like, did you wee-wee? She was like, no, I didn't wee-wee.
More like, did you urinate on your body or something?
Everybody should know wee-wee, what wee-wee is. So the wee-wee, she was actually on the phone with me. And the next thing, my baby was like, whose child is that? I was like, it's mine. And she was like, you know what, I'll call you back.
Obviously.
The shock was absorbing her crazily. She couldn't. Okay.
I won't say a word.
You know what? So she hanged up. I don't think we hanged up. She was like, I'll call you back, and she dropped the call.
I just said I'll call you back.
Yeah.
Because I had a meeting that day.
She had a meeting that day.
So I had to go for
So the thing is this, fast forward to the day proper, I had something to do at some certain part of Lagos. So I was done in time. So I was trying to head back home. And I was like, it's a Saturday. Why not like find something productive to do? So I called her and I told her, I'm actually around your office environment.
So
I'll be there for a while.
Planned.
No,
what's productive? And later you'll be denying that you didn't.
What is all of this? Is it to get me at a particular position?
No, it's not about that. It's just that you said you wanted to do something productive. So it was me you were coming to meet, and you were.
Of course, a human. How would I? Okay, would I say it's a human we're talking of?
Stop trying to cover up or something.
You know, okay, I agree. Let us continue our story. Yes. I agree.
Wow. So
okay. Can you allow me break?
Can you crushing on me for a very long time?
I didn't crush on you, duh. I didn't crush on her at all.
Productive.
You know what?
No, continue with
Don't anger me. Don't angry me, rather. Don't angry me. So I called her at the office and she was like, I have a meeting, it's gonna take a while and stuff. I was like, okay, I'll still hang around for a while before I move. And she thought I was joking and I stayed a while. Then later I had a match. I'm a football freak. I love my club so much. I'm the Blues though. So I went to watch my match and she called back. She was like, are you still around the whole area where you were? I was like, sure. I only moved to go see a football match at a particular mall where I go to. So she actually hurried there and she saw me and we spoke. and I told her that why you didn't need to actually ward off. The truth is this, because she was a very close friend who was no at that point.
Okay.
We're human, but God knows who was tripping for who.
You were the one.
Hold on.
Because that day you already said you wanted to have something productive with me. That's one. Secondly, you had to wait for over 3 hours for me to be done with my meeting. You were still around my office environment. Where you stay is far different from where my office is. So it's quite obvious that you had something for the girl. That is why you wanted to actually wait for me. And aside that, sorry guys, and aside that, let me think. Why didn't you just still want to see me and explain things?
Was your no at the point she actually had that shock because I always told her I had Vicky and Becky. Allow me.
Okay.
Allow me. Now, like I told you earlier, it's the thing I do to ward off advances from the opposite.
Okay.
Because I want to always have a clean head or a clear head when I'm at work or whatever I do or when I'm at difficult times. I don't want this kind of distractions rather. So it has worked many times. I had a friend who she was all on my case, and when she knew there was Vicky and Becky, she left.
So you broke your heart.
She didn't break my heart. I was not interested in her. So when she left, when she knew that, she came back and she was like, I'm like, sorry.
So what if I had left?
Fine.
What if I didn't break?
No. Now, there's what they call you fight for something you know. Hold on. We're friends. You didn't make the move. I did. And I didn't make the move that day. It was much later and stuff like that. So, hold on. What's wrong? I'm so done with this dude. So, the thing is, we met that day.
Still me kish.
Oh no, I got so cute this woman. Alright, so we met that day and I was able to explain everything, how it happened and not how it happened. what do you mean by so no, you know what? She's all in my head right now. So give me space in my head. So we met that day, so I told her that hey, Vicky and Becky is a concept I have to ward off unnecessary attraction or stuff when I don't want advances like that. And to be candid, the person she had on the phone was actually not my kid, it was my niece. I have 2 nieces and they're very beautiful, very lovely, and were like
yeah, to be honest, they're very lovely. I met them. They're so cute.
Exactly. So it was the eldest of them, me and her, we just bond well, and she came and we just spoke and she spoke with her. But like prior to that time, she didn't know them. So at that point, that shock, I could feel that, I could taste that shock in her.
It wasn't a shock, kinda, but it was something I was quite
disappointed.
I was quite disappointed about the fact that you had the child and you didn't tell me about it. No, seriously. If we were friends, what's the big deal if you have a child? Are you not human?
But I had to.
And so?
Were you interested in this guy?
Is that one of being?
No, would you be interested
the way
in this
you
guy?
said I backed out was, please don't put me in a tight corner.
You backed out actually. You did back out.
No, if I backed out, how come I called you that day to ask you if you were still around my office do you think the reason why
I think maybe why you called me because of the effort I put in calling you and telling you
no, do you think I called you to just tell you I want to see you and it's over, we can't be friends? I wanted to ask you why you didn't my intention was I wanted to ask him why he didn't tell me, why you had to keep this for a very long time. More like, are you sure to tell me you have 2 children? Or that was the reason why I wanted to see you that day, and that was what I wanted to clear, that you could have just told me all of this. I thought you were being honest.
I was being honest, and I am being honest. You know what, guys? This is why I don't like marital issues. I'm freaking
so
honest.
I have marital issues.
Now you're having marital issues.
Wow, I have marital issues.
Yeah, you see, she's having marital issues.
Me, fine
exactly.
girl, good girl, have marital issue. Me.
You know what? I'll leave it to our viewers to comment or judge. Okay, I did the right thing because if I had not done that, I wouldn't have had a right torchlight to find this woman sitting by my side.
You would have said it's your children, they are your children rather, and then just let this golden, fine, fresh girl. Come on. I'm fresh.
You know what, that's it. We've come to the end of today's gist. Thank you for actually staying this long on the video with us. I know it's quite lengthy, but please subscribe, like, and I want your comment on this issue because it can't end. It can't end, and women, they know they're always great. So until the next time, we'll see you at our video. Keep safe.
Yeah,
keep
and make sure you
cool.
subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Subscription is free.
Okay,
I'm
it's
serious.
freaking free.
And the
We love
only way
you.
you can support us is by subscribing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I'll see you guys later.
From me to you.
Ciao, ciao.
I love you.
Bye.